Ritz is wearing a neck rope, but there are no reins attached to his rope halter.
Let's see. I'm curious. I don't normally do obstacles with him under saddle like this. I'm curious. I can have him from sideways over this hole. Now, if I were to ask you, how would you ask a horse to do that for the first time if you're not sure he's going to know how to do it? Right? If you're not 100% sure he's going to be good at it because you haven't really 100% established some kind of sideways cue Bridleless. How would you start that? Since I'm not watching, I'm not monitoring this live as far as if you answered me, I'm just going to tell you the answer. I would start with asking him to do the sideways over a home. But this horse knows, so I can ask him to step up here. Oh, wait, back, over. Wait, up, forward. Good. Over. Back, good. Back, good. Over. Good. So, I can plant that in his mind, and I know what we're gonna do with that, right? So, I ask him to come over here. I don't think I need these stupid sticks. I don't care. Here, right here, good, here. Now, the way I get on bareback, I teach it that way. I teach it like a vaulting horse. I throw my body on him and then I swing my leg over. I don't stand on a mounting block and put one leg over him and then try to launch myself that extra, quarter turn to get my butt fully on the. Because if my horse were to jump, spook in any way, and my legs hooked onto the horse, I'm probably gonna have my pelvis broke. The horse jumps in an aggressive way. And you got your leg hooked on him, and he jumps out that way. First of all, he's pulling you definitely off the mounting block, and second of all, you're probably going to break the pelvis. So I don't do it that way. I teach get your whole body on the horse, and then swing your leg over. And I teach that based on having started a lot of horses. That's how I first introduced horses to allowing me to be on their back. Because I start all my horses bareback. The saddle comes later. I teach them about the saddle, but I don't ride. My first rides, usually walk, trot, canter. My first rides are all bareback first, and then I throw the saddle on them. I'm more comfortable bareback, and I feel everything that they're thinking, and it's hard to do that with a saddle. Okay, so can I? Hey, talking to you. All right, you're done. Hey, you're not that itchy. Apparently you're very itchy. Alright. So I want to tell him, let's see. I need him, need him behind you. Just a minute. Good. So, can I tell him, over, over, back, hey. So that wasn't hard. And I do think it's because I already showed it to him. So you can cheat with your horse and say, hey, what about I show you what I want you to do. Out. Wait, nope, step up. So I didn't show it to him. Alright. Back. Hey, listen to me. No. No. If he's taking over, now I'm going to tell him to back. I don't want him taking over my decisions here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell his hind end, so I'm going to tell his front end to stop. So his hind end to turn. Good. And I'm going to tell him the back. So I'm going to stop him from backing down. I'm going to tell him over. Nope, nope. Yep. So now my body is pushing his ribcage. I just find that he catch up. That's it. Tell him to turn. Tell him to hold. Now, I stopped him instead of went ahead and asked him to go over there because I wanted to make sure, because I told him to, because the last time it went so fluently that I can honestly say I even doubted myself if he was just taking over. He's a little bit known to take over the oxygen. When he sees homes, he's like, oh, I'm supposed to agree. And he sees a pole, oh, I'm supposed to decide this. So I wanted to make sure by stopping him that I was telling him, is it my page or your page that we're on? So he just proved to me it's my page that we're on. I do a lot of stuff like that where if my horse starts to assume, I always say, oh, you thought we were going to do that? Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. And I make them have to realize that they're better off listening, because I might tell them something different than they're assuming. And it just keeps us in a good leader-partner role, you know. He needs to follow my guidance. He needs to follow my instructions and not take over. But he also needs to be so with me in a partnership that it looks like we're mirroring each other in thought as well. Okay. That's all I'm going to do. I have a lot of work to do still. But I just wanted to introduce you to Ritz, show you some of the stuff that he knows. Also announce that he's probably going to come out of retirement and turn into a teaching horse. Hope. Because I'm not sure what to do.